And a report from the Alzheimer's Association highlights major deficiencies and how the disease is recognized and treated. News on 6's Grant Stevens shows us how Alzheimer's care in Oklahoma compares to the rest of the country. Grant.
Well, the short answer, Shannon, is not great. The numbers are going up, but the number of caregivers and qualified doctors is still low. The Alzheimer's Association described Oklahoma as one of the 20 states it calls a dementia neurology desert.
Disease will cripple our state, honestly, if we don't get a handle on it.
Executive Director of the Alzheimer's Association Oklahoma chapter, Sandy Pello, says 70,000 Oklahomans have Alzheimer's or dementia, and the number is expected to grow by nearly 10,000 in the coming years. But the number of experts trained to deal with the disease isn't keeping up.
So we have a lot of people caring for their loved one that aren't in the medical profession.
It means people like Herb Magley have to take the lead in taking care of loved ones.
You can't imagine how brutal this disease is until you go through it.
Herb lost his wife, Gail, to the disease in 2015. He was forced to quickly become an expert after she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
Then it's the tears. The tears take over and you cry an ocean of tears with each other.
He says the only thing that kept his head above water was a strong support group pulling him up.
A lot of people try to handle this disease by themselves, and you can't do that. Another thing that I would highly recommend is humor.
Even through the worst storms, Herb made Gail smile. And he says those years of laughter helped daylight shine again through the clouds of lost memory.
She was in a fetal position, just skin and bone, and she would roll over every once in a while, and she'd look at me, and she'd just start laughing. And I could never figure it out, and I finally thought, well, maybe she does recognize me as the guy that made her laugh all those times.
His number one tip, besides laughter, is to reach out to the Alzheimer's Association and join a support network. Grant Stevens, Oklahoma's own News on 6.